will begin here as a playwright and performer of Charlie Chaplin's Tramp in my one-man, one-hour, one-act play that I wrote and performed in front of a live audience here in Barrie and then later in Hamilton, Ontario. I wanted to do film, so my first film in 2014 was one I wrote called Home Sweet Home. I performed it as Charlie Chaplin's Tramp, learned how to film it, learned how to edit. My goal was to keep it in the authentic form and formula that Charlie Chaplin started in his own films. I participated in the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge in 2014 and created my own film in true Chaplin style. In 2015, I wanted to create a film that figured some very prominent, important icons in it, including Michael Jackson and Mahatma Gandhi. A film that actually said something, a gift for my new friends in India. It was completed and had its world premiere in India on April 16, 2015, during Charlie Chaplin's birthday celebrations. While I try to maintain as much authenticity as I possibly can, considering I live in this era, I must not ignore the last 100 years since Chaplin made films. My type of filmmaking must include current trends, things that are alive and well today, but still mix it with the originating formula that Charlie Chaplin created. One very current and popular television show is that of The Walking Dead. I decided to try applying this formula to something as current as The Walking Dead and created a web series that tells a story, and of course in true Tramp style, a love story. I wanted to add an element of another form of entertainment, rock music, and consider bands that have played in the last decade, 2 decades and more. I include rock songs by Nirvana, System of a Down, the Smashing Pumpkins, Cranberries, even Meatloaf and Queen. I've taken those songs and I have them played on a classical piano by a classical pianist and presented in a very classical way. I just wanted to create a melting pot of sorts. In 2016, I completed a film that I had been working on for just over a year, including building sets, prop pieces, working central prop pieces, and creating an entirely different character to work with. So there are 2 characters in this film. I play both, and I wanted to make use of some modern technology and special effects. So I do interact with myself in this. I pay homage to a certain film called Modern Times that you may have heard of from Charlie Chaplin. I use certain elements in this movie that actually highlight a vast majority of Charlie Chaplin's major films throughout his film career. This one is a 30-minute film that I created, filmed here in Ontario and through Central Park in New York. There is a chase scene in this where Charlie Chaplin's Tramp character gets chased by the other character that I created, and it's called Uptown Drunk. Uptown Drunk premiered in Niles, California, in a theater where Charlie Chaplin actually previewed his own films over 100 years ago, the Edison Theater at the Niles S&A Silent Film Museum in Niles, California, Fremont, California. My portrayal of Charlie Chaplin's Tramp and my body of work has been getting some attention around the world, and I found myself traveling to the other side of the planet, India to be exact. Wait a minute. Precisely. Adipur, Gandhidham, Kutch, Gujarat, India. And all because of this guy, Dr. Ashok Aswani.
You really look like a Charlie.
Dr. Aswani has been celebrating Charlie Chaplin's birthday for the past 40 plus years and invited me as a special guest of honor.
I'm a fan of him, yeah, really, yeah.
I have taken part in the celebrations 2 years in a row and now planning a third.
What I feel everybody can get out of Chaplin is what we've always got out of Chaplin, and that's a common sense amongst us all, that we can laugh together over the same things without language barriers or land barriers of any kind, beyond politics. And humor is a great gift, and if you can recycle it and give it away and receive it again, you just keep producing. And I think Charlie Chaplin, the man, demonstrated that for us. And I believe it's our mission, all of us, and our responsibility to make that continue. So it means a lot to the world. The world needs it.
The celebrations consist of a parade procession, parading down the street, and everybody is involved. And later in the Bhavan, there are celebrations of talents and dancing, complete with garba. Seeing all these kids with a hat that represents Charlie Chaplin's bowler, and a painted-on mustache, and a stick representing a cane. Just the image of the Tramp character. It means they certainly have the essence of the Tramp. About, well, if I can just do as authentic as possible, that's doing it justice. Can I be Chaplin to the nth degree? That's how you do it. And that was all from me. So coming to the other side of the planet, made a big difference.
We're great reinterpreters of even our gods. Our gods are always reinterpreted. Gods not only reincarnate, and then they're reincarnated when they get too big to reinterpret.
It's a very effective vehicle. The day after the Charlie Chaplin birthday celebrations in Adipur, we traveled around a little bit. We headed to other villages, including this one right here, Kodai. Kodai is about an hour west of Adipur. It's a beautiful little village, very picturesque. And these kids knew who Charlie Chaplin was, the Tramp at least. Not too far from Kodai is a facility called Nancy. They call it a facility for young women with mental disabilities. It's a beautiful facility and some fantastic people there. Very heartwarming, and it was my pleasure to perform for them some mime work and showing off some Chaplin trades. I was also treated to a little entertainment that they prepared for me, much to my surprise. Dr. Ashok's reasons for doing this are simple. To make people smile. And I think I found my place right beside him